Hi
Hi guys!
guys! We are here to one of the Michelin-starred restaurant in the Philippines and also Tatler's Best Choice Awardee of 2026.
It's called CELERA.
Yes, so come and join us and try and experience how they offered each dish and how they would like us to accommodate.
Let's go!
We tried a community restaurant in Makati that offers a contemporary Asian cuisine called CELERA, headed by Chef Nico and Chef Queenie. It is awarded as a one-star Michelin restaurant of 2026 and has a matte black and dramatic ambience. They are open every Tuesday to Sunday. Come and join us and try their discovery tasting menu for only 5,990 pesos.
Hi guys, so for the first course, so this soup is called the squad brodo white pepper whey double boiled tenderloin. The tenderloin they put it here, and then they highly recommend to mix it together with the soup right here. So the broth is really creamy, and the pepper is a little bit spicy, but not that too much. So the spice is just enough for you to have more appetite with the food and enjoy it as well. What surprisingly is that it complements the tenderloin and then the broth. So squad brodo is like Italian broth. That's the one thing that they mention. It's really complement to each other. So that's the first time for me to taste it as well. So it's really good, and I'm sure you will love it as well, even though you're not a fan of spicy food.
For our second dish, we are served with Hokkaido scallops, citrus condiment with nori tartlay. It's quite spicy, it's very citrusy, but the balance of the taste is coming from the nori seaweed. I would definitely go back into this dish. It's a very comforting, giving you a wow factor of how it's perfectly crafted with a quite creaminess inside. Also, sprinkled on top is the cilantro.
For our third course, so this is the white pecking and local chicken barbecue. What I love about this dish is flavor of white pecking and local chicken really complements to each other. This one, the one at the bottom, is made out of pancake, peanut pancake. So just to give you a heads up if you're or allergic to a peanut, so just take note of that. But still, it's really good. Actually, you will not notice the peanut flavor. If they didn't mention that it's a peanut, I will not notice at all. But still, it really complements the chicken, the pancake, and the strawberry. And take note, it's my first time eating strawberry, so it's really good.
For our last appetizer, we have this cute little dish. And this is the duck liver mousse with local goat cheese, berry caviar, and dill meringue. So this is not my first time trying a goat cheese and caviar. The combination of that two gives a salty flavor, while this white sandwich-like, it is the meringue, which gives a little bit of sweetness.
For our fifth dish, so this is the coconut sugar milk bread. As you can see, there's a caramelized sugar on top and a little bit of flour. While tasting it, it's quite spongy and airy at the same time. For me, it's like just a regular bread, but nothing too special, but still, it's really good. So right here is the quesong puti. So they highly recommend that you dip it to the quesong puti before you eat it. So still really good, quite heavy on the tongue.
I heard a lot of good reviews about this dish. We have now the barbecue main lobster tail, smoked fish head noodles, cold laksa bisque, and chicken skin with seaweed. I am amazed how the lobster was presented to us, giving me a Mayon volcano vibe. As we mix all together the glass noodles, it's giving us a thick soup. It's quite creamy, salty because of the seaweed caviar. I highly recommend to dip the lobster in the soup of laksa so that it gives additional flavor of saltiness because the lobster itself doesn't give us the smoky kind of taste or the grilled taste.
And now for our seventh dish, so it's called the 7-day dry aged Peking duck with cauliflower and duck liver. When you taste the food, it's really juicy at the same time. The fat of the duck is really the highlight of this one for me, and the skin. So the skin is really crispy at the same time. The tenderness of the fat of the Peking duck is really off the charts. When you dip it onto the sauce, which is the duck liver, so it really adds up to the flavor of Peking duck itself. So it really complements to each other. And you add the raspberry sauce which is underneath of it, so you give a little bit of a sweetness of it, but still really good. I highly recommend. By the way, it's a 7-day dry age, so what makes that one to the Peking duck is really enhance its flavor. So it's really evident and it's really good. For our eighth dish, so it's called the arborio donal, Tausi smoked fish bone broth. Basically, it's like a risotto. They're very version of risotto with a squid ink in it and fish broth actually, diced fish rather. For me, the basil on top like a foam, it's really evident with this dish. It's a little bit creamy. Then the ink is like the balancer of the basil flavor. And then the fish is like additional texture to it. Still really good, but if you're not a fan of the basil, so this is not for you. But that doesn't mean it's not good. So, and I'm sure you can still enjoy this dish if you're a fan of like a squid ink and a risotto with a twist.
You know what? I am really surprised for this palate cleanser. I have three words for this. Cold, sweet, foamy, well, actually four. Let's have it sour. I'm so surprised that it's very cold and that I need to scoop a big portion of it. All my teeth are freezing right now, but it's really delicious. It really cleans my palate and I'm ready for the dessert.
We're on the dessert already. So this is the lengua de cha with black garlic and black sesame. The ice cream is a caramel flavor with the lengua on top. There's also with the black sesame at the bottom part. The lengua really complements the caramel ice cream. Kind of resembles you with the peanut butter flavor. It's really good. The black sesame adds a texture for the ice cream. You can enjoy it.
Last but not the least, we have the golden plated dessert. We have the puwet from Malay, the langka, and of course, the banana coated with chocolate. And this one, it's kind of spongy. This is crunchy, and this, I hope, this is sweet. Not too sweet, but so soft. It's chewy, and I love it. This is a chocolate banana. I don't know if there's a banana inside. Let's figure this out. This just have a banana filling. It's very perfect as a takeaway or something you eat randomly at any time of the day. The last dessert I have, it reminds me of the Filipino favorite dessert, the halo-halo. The classic halo-halo includes a langka, and this one, it is pure langka flavor, and it reminds me of what we're having today, the season of summer. The very top of that dessert is crunchy and salty, but inside the langka filling is so sweet that you can actually want to ask for more. And finally, we are done trying one of the Michelin stars of 2026 in the Philippines, the CELERA. And we highly recommend this restaurant, not only because of their cuisine, but the overall experience we had. Their ambience, the experience with the staff, and how they are very attentive to what the guest needs.
In terms of flavor, we noticed that most of the flavors is either sour, a little bit of citrusy and spicy, and it's also friendly for kids, some oldies.
They claim to be a kind of fine dining that is not intimidating for the Filipino people, because when we think about fine dining, it's quite formal. But here in CELERA, there are very homey vibes and casual in the feeling. It's like you're just entering someone's home, and that's what they are really into it.